What's up, YouTube? This is Team Revelation. This is Josh and Adam. We got a little bit of fun for you guys today. Adam and I sat down and we hashed it out, and we came up with what we think, in our opinion, are going to be the top 5 decks of this next format. Now, again, I would like to stress the fact that this is just our opinions. This is not fact. We are not saying and declaring that these will be the top 5. This is just our best educated guesses. So I'm going to let Adam take it away and do some splaining.
Yep, and if you guys want, comment a message what you guys think of your top 5 decks. So we're going to get started with number 5, and that'll be Fire Fist. Now you're thinking, why Fire Fist so low? Well, they are pretty good. You know, you could either run the 3-axis or the 4-axis build. And also because Tenki went back to 3, and also because Bear got reprinted, I mean, this deck is really reliable. You're able to get your cards out, you're able to get your combos going, and also because they have great control. I mean, once you have Bear or you have Tiger King, you got Tenki, and you got all the other cards surrounding them, I mean, they got a pretty good leg up against some of the other decks, you know, just because they get their attack boost. So that's number 5. And then for number 4, you got Boojins. Now you're probably thinking, why Boojins over Fire Fist? Well, here are the facts. Boojins still have a lot more support to go. You know, for Legacy and the Valiant and Primal Origins, they still got a ton of cards coming. So, I mean, Fire Fist is pretty much done, and Boojins still has a long way to go. And Boojins, the cards that they have now are, like, really good. Especially Yamato. Like, they probably should have saved Yamato for last. Because as soon as it came out Yamato, I mean, this deck became, like, real. Because Yamato was just the heart and soul of the deck. It's the engine. It just gets you all your plays. And Boojins are also great because they could stun and they could push. So they're able to have the Yamato out there, have a Kaiser Coliseum, have something to protect Yamato, have a crane, have a turtle. So like your opponent tries to attack, they run into a crane, they try and compulse or whatever, they run into turtle. So like this deck has so many ways around decks now that I just think that they have definitely potential for this format, not only this format, but also for upcoming formats. Coming in at number 3 is Spellbooks. Now, Spellbooks were, you could arguably say, the second best deck last format. Probably the last 2 formats. Obviously, Dragon Rose being number 1. And there was that gap. I mean, Spellbooks got slaughtered by Dragons. But now with Dragons gone, they have a chance to be good. And the reason is that they're very consistently top. Like I said, they were always in regionals, YCSs, everything. Every deck profile you saw was Spellbooks, and they're good. And they're good for a reason. One of their best cards is their field spell card, Tower. They're one of those decks like Dark World and Gravekeepers where their field spell can just do so much. And because their field spell allows them to recycle stuff like Spellbook of Fate, you know, people said, oh, it got hit to 1, but so what? I can recycle it with Tower, I can still get it back, and I can still use it on you. And Spellbooks are also good because they have the fast and consistent search. I mean, they're constantly thinning. They have secrets, you have master, you have all these ways of getting to your outs, getting to your high priestess, getting to your world really fast. So it's just, I think, an amazing deck. But it's at number 3 because second best deck, I think, is Mermails. And it's because they've also stuck around. I mean, they weren't really good the last 2 formats, but I mean, it's not like people said, oh, I'm not going to play Mermails anymore. I mean, with Dragon Rose gone, Mermails comes back really strong. And you guys, I don't think you guys forgot that Mermails, you know, they've topped with Fire Fist. They're a really good deck. Especially, they still have Megalo, and they have Lee, they have Sphere, they have Lindy, they have the Atlanteans. You can make Genix Undying build, or you can make Tidal Mermails. Like, there's so many ways to play this deck. And they are one of the few decks, this format, that consistently bring out rank 7s. When Dragon Rule is gone, you think, no more Big Eye, no more Dragasack, no more Master of Blades. Wrong. This deck, Mermails, can bring it out. With Megalo, with Lead, with Tidal. So many ways. And our number 1 deck is Harpies. Now you guys are probably thinking, Harpies. You know, I was probably thinking that. And I mean, Harpies are just so good. First of all, they are ridiculously fast. I mean, I'm talking about Swarm. I'm talking about just bringing them out. I mean, with Hysteric Party, it's just like you bring all your Harpies back and you can just have so many combos. And their most broken card is a super rare, Hysteric Sign. You guys could probably argue that, but every Harpy match I've seen, people get Hysteric Sign off and they win as soon as you get it off, because you just get all your stuff back. You probably get a Chandler, you get a Dance, you get a Queen. You set up for everything. And they're the other deck besides Mermails that can consistently bring out rank 7s, because you have the Chandler, because you have Harpy's Fed Dragon. Even if you play the one Tempest, there's just so many ways. So these are the our predictions for top 5. And like I said, let us know in the comment section, message us, let us know what you guys think. If you guys agree with this list, give us a like. If you don't just dislike. Let us know why you think, this deck, I don't think should be number 1. This deck should be in the top 5. I mean, like Josh is saying, we hashed it out. We were talking about so many decks, and it's really hard because the format just started. There hasn't really been any major events yet, but this is what we think is going to start topping. So thanks again for watching, guys, and Team Revelation out.